South Africa, one of the most industrialized countries in the African continent, is struggling to fight crime. Communities across the country are under siege from violent criminals. Authorities are not in denial and citizens are pleading for tough measures from the government. Our correspondent Kalden Ongmu filed this report.
South Africa's new police minister has a lot in his trade. For the past months, even before the elections, videos of robbery with violence, carjacking, heists in clothing stores and banks have been awash on social media. The glare has been directed on the unemployed youth who have turned to wreaking havoc to thousands of citizens, leaving a trail of death in South Africa. But now, citizens are hoping that the new police minister, Senzo Mchunu, will turn the tide and use his muscles to fight the escalating crime in the country, especially homicide and murder. According to the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, South Africa happens to be having one of the highest rates in the world. There were more than 27,000 murders last year.
The crime levels in the country are on the increase and are intolerable. We need to act decisively and bring this situation under control. The levels and type of crime differ from one province to the other. We need to take this into account as we implement the integrated national crime prevention strategy. It is our view and understanding that tough measures may need to be taken to reduce crime where necessary.
Crime has a global reach, and Africa is not exempt from its impact. The continent grapples with crime rates influenced by socio-economic disparities. Factors such as poverty, limited educational access, and economic inequality contribute to a climate where some individuals resort to illicit activities for survival. Certain African cities face significant challenges marked by high crime rates linked to issues like drugs, kidnappings, and armed conflicts. According to the latest update from Namibio's Crime Index, urban areas exhibit higher crime frequencies than rural or suburban areas. At least 5 cities in South Africa top the list in the index. Port Elizabeth, Johannesburg, Cape Town, Durban, and Pretoria surpassed the 70% rate in crime globally.
Yeah, I think crimes are definitely a big issue in South Africa. I think, to the point where I think when you do things on a daily basis, you always have to keep that in mind. You always have to, you are almost paranoid because you see that at any moment you could be a victim of a mugging or, for some people, kidnapping or hijackings. So yeah, I think it definitely affects your quality of life.
I would say crime in this country is growing rapidly, and the government, I don't think, is doing enough to stop it because people are getting killed in front of us and then nothing is being done about that.
As the country grapples with crime, police uncovered an illegal military training base in Mpumalanga province with 95 illegal Libyan nationals. The authorities found drugs and weapons on site. In a separate incident, 4 suspects, including the farm owner and 2 Mexican nationals, were arrested in multi-million-dollar meth lab bust. Additionally, in the same week, the US sanctioned 2 South Africa-based alleged ISIS agents. Experts say all these incidents combined proves that South Africa has become a hub of criminal activities, and unless authorities deal with the criminals decisively, South Africans will never be safe.
Police say they are doing all in their power to curb crime, but without the help of communities, they will only be able to do so much. National Police Commissioner Fanny Masemola said organized crime posed a major headache and collaborations are needed to stamp out crime in urban areas where it is mostly prevalent. This is Kalden Ongmu from Johannesburg, South Africa for WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.